How about that? Listen, it certainly is, I guess, a little blue when we think about the immigration issue. You saw at the top of the show we had Ellsworth Johnson, former Minister of Education. Of course, we just got done in the last segment talking about just bringing up to date on the grocers standoff with government and waiting to see where they go from there, and just more things happening. Your thoughts about this whole immigration matter? The United States government is preparing for what they feel will be a mass exodus and maybe building up from what already exists now from Haiti. They're looking for either a third country as an option to house these people or maybe shuttle them off to Guantanamo Bay. Your thoughts on that it appears, I just say appear because we have not heard anything official, that we are not necessarily making our own plans.
Yeah, no, we don't have no plans. I hope we in the third country they're talking about.
Listen to me, right? If you heard me ask Ellsworth about that.
Yes, we'll be in trouble. I mean, we are in trouble now because we are already the default country that they come to. For the people who have destabilized Haiti over the years should really bear the brunt of this, I mean, and quite frankly, Haiti had their problems and they were having their problems, but these people assassinated the president, which caused the whole Haitian country to go into disarray. And so, every time Haiti seemed to have some leader, there's always one coup or this and that, and there's always a third country who's orchestrating all of this. And while we in the Bahamas we have our issues with Haiti, we have to understand that Haiti's problem is not necessarily always them. I know we always tend to bring in the spiritual aspect of it and the fact that what their religious beliefs are, and I agree with some of that as well. But really politically, this socio-economic destabilization, this economic destabilization of Haiti from these external forces when you could apprehend the president and move him when you want him to be moved. And so Haiti's never had a consistent government. And that's not only necessary, that's not only now, but when you really look at from the French Revolution, from the revolution of the French, from the time of, you had not Mussolini, what the name is? The Napoleon. When they imposed these harsh penalties on Haiti and Haiti had to pay retribution back to France. And it's only a couple of years ago they just finished paying that from 1800s. And, we have to prepare though, because Haiti has a problem. The problem is we will be affected mostly by Haiti's problem. So either we help destabilize Haiti as soon as possible, or help the U.S. find this third country that they're talking about. Because when the mass exodus starts, we're gonna get it. Because of course America will quickly turn them back. Even if they're halfway to America, they can turn them back to us to do the processing. And so we still will be left with the bag in our hand. It's not an easy fix, but there's some things that can be done. And what can be done now is that we need to go in and stabilize. We know Haiti's over being run by the gang that needs to be stabilized. America had forces in Haiti before, the UN had forces in Haiti before, but the United Nations need to go and put their forces in because, when I look at our budget the other day, you will clearly state that the Bahamas government is paying for these peacekeeping forces around the world. We make our contribution. I'm sure if Haiti's making their contribution, we're saying, buddy, we paying you, I'll do it. And so a lot of people don't realize that a part of our big budget is that we pay for these peacekeeping forces around the world. And so, the UN has to step in and do what they need to do to help bring stabilization to Haiti because we cannot. We have an $11 billion debt, almost on a $10 billion economy. That means our debt higher than what we bring in. We can't bring in no more. We can't take it. And so the country will
But I think the Prime Minister must stress this, and he did at a recent international meeting that just to say the country can take no more. He must absolutely stand up for this because, like you say, when this mass exodus begins, and my God, we would look around in the Bahamas and think it has, but obviously the U.S. is saying no, it hasn't, and we're doing what we must do now. But the Bahamas will be sort of just in the middle.
Swallowed up. The mass exodus began 10 years ago. We're 10 years late, but. We have to be proactive in this regard, because if you wait for the situation to happen, then we caught with our pants down, and we find that we're in a situation where they're coming from all sections, all quarters, from South Beach to the North Beach to this beach, Adelaide Beach, and they just overrun the Bahamas. And do we have the resources to capture them and repatriate them? We do have some resources. We don't have the resources we need. And so the best thing to do is stabilize Haiti as soon as possible. They're being overrun with gangs. We need to squash them gangs in Haiti. We need the military, the U.S. military, the UN military, I mean, I know we're prepared to send some of our military down there, but we need the CARICOM basin as well too to get involved, because we have to squash them gangs, because when they're sending fuel there, the gangs are intercepting the fuel so that the fuel is not getting to the people, the fuel is not getting to the stations, and they're now controlling it. So there's one gang leader that is really running the whole show in Haiti now. And so you cannot have that. You cannot have anarchy. You cannot have rule of law.
Well, the thing is, why don't the international community step in? If you're going to go as far as to begin planning your own mitigation measures in response, and as a world leader that decides that you are the policeman of the world, why aren't you there on the ground?
Well, I mean, quite frankly, the world don't give a damn with black people. So simple. They don't give a damn with black people. I mean, when you look at Rwanda, all the fights in Africa and the genocide in Africa, everybody just talk about it and they push it to the UN.
I don't even know if it's popular anymore to get involved, because, and the reason I say that, look at what the other war that's happening. That is like, see, people thought it would have been over by now.
You know, when there was war in Yugoslavia and when there was issues with Yugoslavia, they get involved. When there's issue with white-based countries, they get involved. But nobody.
So how long are they going to sit and watch Ukraine and Russia?
Nobody really gives a damn about black people, black countries, and that's the problem with the world. We got to accept that. I think Africa is waking up to that. Nobody really cares about us. They use us for our oil, they use us for our gold, they use us for this. But as a people, they don't really care about us. And so once we come to that realization, then we just move according to that. So as black people, let's solve our own problems. We have a Caribbean basin. We have a CARICOM. Let us help solve Haiti's issue. And if the UN ain't doing that, then let's stop paying for if they only sending the peacekeeping missions to white countries, then as black countries stop paying the bill.
Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow our TikTok account. Thanks.